8 international fights. We step up to the super middleweight division. 6 rounds of boxing international. Introducing first on my right with Clay Omatagi in the corner. Born in Samoa, South Pacific, now resident Auckland, New Zealand, a regular visitor to Melbourne at 28 years of age. 14 fights, 6 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses, 2 by knockout. Wearing white trunks with black trim. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome at 72.25 kilograms, fearless Fili Mailata. And across the ring in the red corner from Reservoir with President Darryl Ford from the Glenroy Gymnasium at 76 kilograms, 27 years young, 7 professional fights, 4 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing the familiar red, black and white trunks. They call him Cool Hand Luke Moloney. Your judges at ringside, Mark Corrie, Nick Cara, Peter Flaherty, your referee in charge of the action. Once again, Mr. Bryce Birdwhistle. Round 1, Talent Works.
Well, gentlemen, we've had a fantastic night's boxing, and it won't stop because we've got Luke Moloney in the red corner with Darryl Ford there, his tutor, and Fili Mailata with the same training team as the Bruce Closier team who was in the last bout. Ready to start at a middleweight level fight.
Interesting that Maloney's...
And a bit of bad blood, where Mailata pushed Cool Hand Luke away. The ref was just giving instructions. He pushed him away, and there was a big glitter. He's just spat. He's all fired up.
Any reason for that, Stephen, though? Any reason for the bad blood?
Well, he pushed him. I just said they were in there. They were staring at each other, eyeballing each other, and Mailata pushed him physically, aggressively.
Is there any history between these two?
This is going to be on for young and old. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Zanners.
Mailata, that's one way of throwing the gauntlet down.
Well, he did.
By
Mailata in the tasseled trunks.
Yes, tassels both north and south, upper and lower on the trunks. The silver.
Get on with it, Peaky.
With black piping.
Call the action.
And, as he tries resolutely trying to reach in, get the reach correct to reach into the Moloney torso. Not much damage done though,
good
Stephen.
One. Sharp left from Moloney there.
A very trim pair of boxing shoes worn by Mailata too, I might add.
Can you forget about the apparel just for a minute and call the action?
I will, but there's no Achilles support there in that in those shoes. I'm just pointing out something that could be significant in a long-range fight. If it,
I reckon a big punch would be significant.
Keep your hands up.
Cool Hand Luke here with the red trunks, or would that be crimson?
Describe the punches, for God's sake. You'll be out of a job.
With an Adidas motif around about the stomach region of
the
those
motive.
trunks.
I'll let the motive go through.
Moloney now moving,
just
slow to move.
Each other up at the
and
moment.
that, not a great deal of damage done so far in this bout.
Mailata just landing a little left into the rib cage. Didn't rattle his rib cage, but landed.
Yes.
Fili and Luke at the moment.
And yes. I just noticed something else in that Mailata's trunks may have been overworked with the dry cleaners, I think, in some shape or form.
How's your dry cleaner going?
So there seems to be some part of the
those
tunic.
Underpants you unveiled?
Some of the tunic has been affected there. There's Moloney now trying to use a right hand coming in on Mailata.
Going downstairs. Put more holes in his trunks than the Swiss cheese factory.
Now, this is a big fight for Luke Moloney. He's having 7 pro fights for 4 wins.
That was a cracking left hand from Moloney there on Mailata. He would have felt that.
Big fight for Moloney. 7 fights for 4 wins. He really needs to start building up his wins.
Yeah.
Straight, Luke.
That's his log we're talking about, Stephen. Moloney there. Southern Cross Stars also embossed at the bottom of his crimson trunks.
Nice block there from Fearless Fili.
Very high on the toes, you'll notice, Moloney.
Yep.
Flat-footed Mailata.
Seems to
Bit
be
of power there from
correctly
Mailata.
attired with
Nice
those
left.
boots too.
Big one from Moloney.
Moloney unloads with a withering right hand.
Did unload 2 Xanners. It's given him a bit of confidence. He's got a bit of a pep in his step now.
He's highly alert, Moloney here.
Yeah, he's got
Highly
his eyes
alert.
open.
Nice block there from Mailata.
Interesting first round. Mailata really didn't do a great deal of damage at all in that fight. Didn't throw a great deal of leather, did he?
Fascinating first round.
So no doubt of Moloney. No one would dispute that with me.
No dispute.
One of your best mates at ringside Xanners in Darren Harlan.
Well done, guys. Travis Johnson's going to present the medallion after this fight. Melbourne
And Glenn Williams. Lots of characters at ringside Peaky. Always plenty of characters at ringside.
Fitzroy, team of the century, champion half forward, the boxer, Bill Johnston.
There's always plenty of characters at ringside, I'm saying.
Fights in here. Second round 2.
An exchange program, Stephen, you allude. A trunk exchange program.
Not run by Telstra either.
Round 2.
Moloney ending that first round with a bit of a flourish, Troy.
Yes, Stephen, you're absolutely on the ball, as usual.
Moloney's got a very good right hand if he can land.
Good.
As Mailata there trying a
Street
nearly
fighting
a
techniques.
wrestling manoeuvre. It nearly was.
Yes.
Bryce Birtwistle laying down the law here. Mailata gives him a pat on the shoulder and says, "Bryce, sorry to upset you."
Shade of Charles Bronson in Death Wish 2 there.
Bryce, that upset Bryce.
He was
manoeuvre?
upset, yeah, very animated.
That was a unwarranted manoeuvre by Mailata.
Mailata chucking a couple of nice rights.
And that,
Body shot, Luke, body shot.
skipping around now though, Mailata.
Interesting weight differential, Stephen, of 4 kgs to Luke Moloney.
Yeah, that could make a lot of difference there because you can see Moloney looks a much bigger
Oh,
man.
nice stinging right.
Even then,
From
also he
Luke
might have
Moloney.
had a steak or pasta before the fight started. He's probably weighing in another 2 or 3 kilos heavier than that at about 79. And Bryce Birtwistle's
caution
unhappy
again.
with Mailata here. And gee whiz, he gave him a lecture then. A big lecture from Bryce Birtwistle, expert referee here at in the ring.
Shades of the Gettysburg Address there from Bryce.
Yes. Nearly went as long.
He's definitely got more Tabasco in his punches, Luke Moloney, hasn't he?
He certainly has. He's a stronger, bigger man. This is very hard for Mailata, who's a lightly framed middleweight.
And you alluded to that his trunks have been...
Oh, and another stinging right from Moloney. He's getting right on top. The heartbreaker
big
calling
body
out.
shot too.
Finish him.
Around the rib cage there. That would have rocked the ribs.
It rocked the Casbah of one Fili Mailata.
Oh.
Couple of stinging big rights to the face. Moloney getting right on top.
Inserting.
Well, he hasn't been in any other position, and now going to the body there, which is nice to mix up your punches. Oh, tried that.
Got
was
him with
that
the
a
left
straight
too,
right?
Moloney. Moloney mixing them up, Peaky.
Yeah, Mailata. Look, Moloney telegraphed that the right hand. No, Mailata got out of the way. And now Moloney's just biding his time at the moment here. Picking and choosing when he decides to attack, which means he's well on top. Cool hand Luke, as he likes to be called.
He's dictating the dance card at the moment, Moloney.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that.
Yeah, Mailata
And,
just getting a couple of punches in there that he won't go away.
Oh, he's just waiting for that right hand, that big right hand. That's the one he's looking for.
He's got a bit more power, hasn't he?
Look, I don't know whether or not they're the right tactics. I think that
Moloney?
Moloney was on top. He needs to keep the body work and the punches going. There's no need to wait 30 seconds to pick when Mailata's head's in the right spot to throw a right hand.
He's just got a little bit more power.
You know, they're boxing. Got boxing gloves on.
Moloney?
They're not shooting exocet missiles
Yeah,
going
but
around
Moloney
buildings.
is just a little bit stronger.
No doubt about that. But he could be more overpowering if he decided to up the tempo. Punches in bunches, as they say, Stephen. Punches in bunches. Not waiting 30, 40 seconds to land the pristine right hand. the perfect right hand, the one that you would put in the.
Otherwise known as the perfect storm in boxing.
Yeah, well, yes, no doubt.
Do you think a lot of this preamble in between rounds is actually going to go to air, or are we just talking amongst ourselves?
It does go to air. It goes to air. It's in the DVD. Surely you were aware of that. The Victoria Art Gallery doesn't wait 10 years to put the pristine painting into the art gallery. They
coming
put
out
every
cracking, they
painting
come
in
out
there.
smoking
Every
in this
painting
round.
that comes along, they might put it in there. You've got to do punches in punches. I hope that analogy sounded sensible to the listening audience.
Well, not at all, but I do digress.
Tell you what, it's been just a star-studded night of big-time boxing at the Moorabbin Town Hall.
Oh, it's enormous. Luke Moloney must up the tempo, because now Luke would be looking to go up the tempo in these ranks. He would be looking to move forward. He needs to finish off Mailata.
By Luke Moloney.
Yeah, but he needs to up the tempo. This is what we're saying.
He really needs a knockout, doesn't he, Steve?
Well, that would look good on his log card.
Yes, mate.
Yes, yes.
You're big on the logs.
He thinks he's Yogi Bear.
Oh!
Straight into the ref.
Oh,
The
he
ref.
was there, but Bryce Birtwistle
ref got in the way.
He got entangled up in that, Bryce.
did.
And I'm unsure why he moved when he did decide to get involved with that.
Oh, he covered up well. Right.
He did. He did. He
Bryce might have been hitting the canvas.
No, Bryce is resilient as well, though.
Body shot, Luke.
Again, Moloney working over the rib cage in the tangle.
Tough fighters. Good fight again. Another good fight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I tell you what, Mailata's, he may not be landing a lot of leather, but gee whiz, he's a resilient customer. Won't go away,
Yes.
and he's still there, and right
Yes,
in front of Moloney
absolutely.
the whole time. Now, as I said
Puma,
before,
got the Puma shoes on.
well, you know, I even had a query about those.
A key fight in Luke Moloney's career.
Yeah, this is
Definitely a step.
a landmark fight for him, or a tempo
A step
fight.
up, a big step up for Luke, I've been told by the Heartbreaker.
Yeah,
Good boxing man.
needs to. Look, he gives you the impression he could finish this. But,
Yeah, you're right. But then he doesn't follow up with more carnage.
And it's maybe a confidence thing, perhaps. Would it be energy levels?
Yeah, possibly energy. He's certainly got the tools of the trade.
Yeah, he has. He holds his arms beautifully.
Well refined. He's spent plenty of hours at the local tattooist. Good one, good
clubbing
right, good
hand on
right. Yeah,
Mailata.
that fired him up, and the left to the face. Moloney.
But Mailata is not
Hit
flinching
him right
at
on
this
the nose with the
punishment.
big left.
Yeah, and the president of the board has just pointed out to me that the Mailata may have some nostril difficulty.
Here he copped, I called it, Peaky. He copped one right on his nose. Santa's an electrifying night of big-time boxing here at the Moorabbin Town Hall. Give us some of your best Dennis committee. No! Xanas is saying no.
Thank you. Seconds out. Round 4.
Yes, he is too. Moloney coming in for the kill here, Xanas.
Yeah, coming in fresh from that rest, Moloney there, and started off in quick succession.
Tell you what, Mailata not taking a backward step. I like the boy's courage.
Oh, look, he's a very resilient customer, no doubt about
Copped a
that.
couple of big blows last round. A big left from Moloney, striking Mailata right on the nose.
He's a rangy boy from New Zealand, and he's able to handle the
He's
power of Moloney.
rangy and cagey.
He is cagey. That's a good way of describing him.
Thank you.
Clever.
Uppercut, Luke. Uppercut.
And so far, Moloney hasn't really hurt him. And Moloney looking to his corner. His corner's yelling out for him. Keith Ellis Senior's in the corner. Best cut man in the business, they say.
He's open, Luke, open.
Lot of advice coming from the crowd.
Yeah. And Mailata, I tell you what, Mailata.
Oh.
Oh, fixed up there, big right.
Oh, he says, bring it on to
Cool-hand
Moloney, Mailata says. And Moloney shakes his head.
Mailata absorbing all this carnage too.
Oh, and that...
He doesn't seem too flustered.
Not at all. Well, he called on more of it. He said, give me more, he was in. If you're able to.
A little bit like you in the bedroom. You like that one, Pete? Yeah, it was good. Some of my best work.
Speechless. Absolutely speechless.
Mailata boxing okay.
Oh, the Tom Bowler doesn't generally work.
Mailata going in.
Not when you telegraph it like that.
He's dishing out a bit of punishment now, Mailata.
Yeah, he's poking out that left hand a bit too.
Oh, a big right from Cool Hand Luke.
Clubbing right hand,
A
Steve.
clubbing
Oh,
right
and again.
hand. Got him with a right.
And we put the headlock on there. Bryce might have a
did
word to
too.
him about that because you can't put the boy in the headlock and start whacking away at the rib cage
I'd like to put you in a headlock.
and start pounding at the rib cage at the same time. That would be a breach of the rules in my book.
There's no rules in the commentary box.
I do apologise at home for the two simpletons sitting either side of me. Uppercut, Luke, uppercut.
An all-action fight, though. We've been blessed with some great fights tonight so far.
Yeah, both boys are using a bit of patience, and that takes skill as well. They're waiting for the opportunities.
No, it's all out war at the moment, Peaky. There's no patience at all.
And they're not just whacking away. They
They
are
are whacking away.
There is a little bit of science here, and there's the thought processes are in place. And there goes the bell.
Another good
a
round.
much better round.
Another
Mailata's
tough
best
round of
there.
calls, Annas.
Another tough round the court.
I squared that round off, gentlemen. I squared it off.
Luke Moloney in the ascendancy.
I'm happy to wear the criticism, but I squared that one off at 10-all that round.
I liked how I asked Zannis for his comments, and Peaky piped up. That's most unlike you, Stephen J.
Yes, but
Rocky Balboa, double pass to see that great movie. A movie of emotional, not so much a boxing movie, but more of an emotional.
Stand the man against the odds. Stand the man. He loves you. I'm stuck in.
at least this will go 5 seconds if he's on the job. Yeah, I've never heard of this bloke.
Okay, Noel Sharp brings the news that Carlton beat Richmond by 3 goals. The Blues beat Richmond in the opening game. Seconds out, round 5. Carlton beat Richmond.
Mailata charging over. He's boxing like a man possessed. Cool Hand Luke dishing it out as well, though. Been a good fight, these two boys. Warriors, Annas.
They're showing respect because they're standing well apart from each other before they deliver leather.
When I say Xannas, I mean Xannas.
While
Wait
he was
your
collecting
turn,
his
you
thoughts,
buffoon.
I decided to deliver mine, Stephen.
Where do you think I was collecting them from Iceland?
Noel Sharp sending ringside. He's a star of the show. Noel does a great job.
Yeah, I think he's been to the football. I think no.
Tell you what, Mailata, just look into his eyes there, Xannas. We're right on ringside here.
Yeah. He's absorbed some punishment, Stephen, and credit to Mailata,
but
he's
look,
really hung in there.
I'd say the punishment hasn't been too severe. It's been more in the shape of half a dozen really heavy punches,
It's
but
been sporadic.
yeah, it has been sporadic. Yes,
And he's
that's
got
a
the
good
plane
adjective.
over from New Zealand. You don't come a long way just to throw in the towel. You've got to give it your best shot.
Oh well, we could say that about anyone who came into the country.
Well, we probably could, but just go with the flow. I'm trying to paint a picture.
No, you are. No, you're painting a good one too. This boy has adapted to his environment very well here.
We're painting a picture, ladies and gentlemen, and it is from the Moorabbin Town Hall in Melbourne. The place to be at the moment
Yep.
as Mailata and Moloney trade blows.
Quality boxing venue here at Moorabbin.
Tell you what, Peter Mattiatis, super promoter, has come up trumps.
He has.
Oh, some big right hand there by Moloney.
Oh, again, Moloney. After
The
Mailata
crowd
did.
waiting for it too. The crowd just sort of urging Moloney on.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you how that all happened. Mailata just spent too much time working on the belly of Moloney, and by the time he'd got out, Moloney had delivered a ripping right hand to the head of Mailata.
He was using the Buddha technique, massaging the belly.
I think that's the Stephen J. Peake technique too.
We won't go there, but bouncing on his toes, Moloney.
And now getting the headlock working. Nothing much in that at the moment. Oh, Mailata coming
Still
in low,
going
but
hard.
leaving his head open. He's going to have to
Yeah.
watch that. Oh,
Yeah,
slapping
it's
punch to the stomach.
Singing right from Mailata.
And again, Moloney tries to repeat the dosage to Mailata this time.
He's leaving himself a bit open at the moment, Mailata, and Moloney is cashing in.
The boys are just getting a fraction tired, and therefore they're leaving themselves open. When they're delivering leather, their bodies are opening up to receive leather. Leather on leather.
It's just
Leather
the way
to-
you like it.
Enough of what you do in your private life,
Yeah.
Stephen.
Close your curtains, Peaky. Hey, Peaky, we're entertaining you tonight, mate. None of this in between rounds will go to air.
For a conclusion.
Let's go to air. The whole box and dots? I wouldn't have thought so.
Thank you, David. Seconds up, sixth and final round.
Let's get ready to rumble, ladies and gentlemen. The final round of a sensational fight today. Mailata Moloney, who will prevail? Stephen J. Peake and Stephen Milne in
Yeah.
attendance.
Sitting ringside with the one and only Troy Zanizantak, the son of the rascal.
Sixth and final round here, gentlemen.
That's what we're under the impression.
Yes.
Yes. Howard Lee did mention that at the start of this round.
Oh!
Got him! Stung him!
Yeah, but not much power in it,
Maloney!
though. That's the
No,
trouble
no,
with
stung
Moloney.
him, it
And
stung
now
him,
I'm trying to
Peaky.
work, and I had a
Right
discussion
to the
at ringside
face.
here.
It was a glancing blow.
And too many of them have been glancing from Moloney. This is why
Stung
this
him, shook him up,
lad
boys.
from New Zealand is still on his feet.
No, it was only glancing, Stephen.
Yeah, but there have been a number of glancing blows from Luke.
Up the
Both
middle,
boys are
up
not
the
delivering
middle
their power correctly. That's what's happening in this fight.
Been more glances than Larry Gomes
He's good. The left-handed West Indian middle order
Yes.
batsman.
with a dubious moustache.
Oh, yes.
Nice uppercut there by Moloney.
Yeah, not much power in it, though. I'm big on the power, or lack thereof.
That's what your girlfriends tell me.
Oh, see, it's tough in the clinches here tonight. Is it ever?
Tough in the trenches.
Oh, and a slap to the rib cage by Moloney, but both lads here just struggling a bit to deliver the, I suppose,
No,
an
they've run out of
attempted
puff a
fatal
little
blow.
bit. It's been an all-action fight. We're in the sixth round.
Yeah, they've been slapping away a
Energy
bit.
levels.
I can see where Moloney probably needs a bit of improvement. He's got some skills there. I think he needs a few more fights, though.
He's only a baby, though. Just
Yeah,
7
he's only a
pro
baby.
fights.
Where do you
Yeah.
see the improvement coming from, Stephen? Being the
Straightening up a bit with the punches and delivering more power. He's got to increase the power. He's got to deliver properly. You need to deliver your power. You need to deliver it correctly and accurately. And that's one thing he's not doing here tonight. Boys are getting entangled
He
here,
ducks
but
his head
Bryce.
a little bit, doesn't he? Fearless Fili Mailata.
filet mignon.
Yeah, he's got a bit of footwork too, Mailata. He's well skilled,
roundhouses
actually, Mailata. He's a
from
pretty
Moloney.
skillful sort of character. He
Yes.
just lacks power.
Footwork like Sir Robert Helpman.
Or Fred Astaire. Depending on your...
Let's hope he doesn't box like Sir Robert. Flurry of punches there.
There's
by
some
Maloney.
blood, though. Blood, he's got a cut on the head,
Bryce
Mailata.
Birtwhistle.
That's it. He's got a nasty gash to the head, Mailata, Peaky.
Nasty gash.
Oh, look, Moloney will probably get it, and I've got him ahead, but gee whiz. Mailata won't be too far behind.
Mailata ordered the game fight, Stephen, but Moloney all over the top.
Yeah, but I wasn't impressed by that win, if it was a win. There's plenty of work to do there at the moment.
Differential 4 kgs. Was it 4 kgs that come into play there, Stephen?
Sanders.
No doubt the power, the ability of Moloney to take advantage of the weight scenario would have made a lot of difference. But don't take anything away from Mailata. As Stephen said before, you fly a long way from New Zealand. You don't come here to fall over at the 11th hour. You come over here to put up a performance, and he's got boxing skill. Now, criticised his boots, but he's obviously comfortable in what looks like a...
criticised most of his attire, including his trunks, which come into question.
Well, there's...
Dry cleaning stains.
They've got a bit of air conditioning in them, but that's all right.
Don't worry about his attire, worry about his boxing ability.
No
So
doubt
at
about
both
that.
boys,
No doubt
though, look
about
at
that
both
all.
boys. Sound. They've just gone to war for 6 rounds.
Travis Johnson in the ring, Stephen. He's going to present the medallion
Yes.
to the winner.
To
of
the
this
winning
bout.
boxer. Travis was sitting next to me
Yes,
10 minutes ago and has obviously given me the flick.
That was born
Travis.
beyond the
Howard Lee talking to Travis Johnson.
Good on you, Travis. Okay, Melbourne best and fairest player, champion player. Stephen Milne talked to Travis before, as did Troy Zantuck. We'll have a decision. Then what I'll get you to do, Travis, is, have you seen the movie Rocky Balboa yet? You like? Okay, Dean Lapis, Noel Sharp. There's more people in this corner than there is at where? Okay. Put your hands together. There was a bit of bad blood there between Fili and all's fair in love and war. We have a unanimous decision, ladies and gentlemen. Judge Nick Cara has a 60-54. Mark Corrie had the same card, 60-54. Final card, Peter Flaherty, 59-54. All for the winner, the cool hand Luke, red corner, Moloney. Travis Johnson, great sportsman. Luke Moloney, congratulations. And a big round of applause for a gallant Fili Mailata, who comes to Australia regularly. Well done, Fili. Bad luck there. Aussie flag, well done. Luke, there was a bit of bad blood as you shaped up there.
Yeah, he's like that every time he comes here with whoever he fights, but you know, you just got to remain focused on the job. But a lot of people could say that I should get a bit more angry and put a bit more in, but you got to do what you got to do to win.
Congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight, Luke?
Yeah, just like to thank Kenny McFarlane for moving pictures tattooing. He's done all my work. Cafe 3073 in Reservoir. And and pretty much everyone from Glenroy and Reservoir, all the grubs that have come down to support us. Thank you.
Okay, cool hand Luke Moloney, a big winner here tonight. Thank you, Travis. And Johnny Rombotis is going to make a display